It's lit. Rap bastard.
I feel like I ain't even gonna lie, man. I feel like I'm on CNN with the camera on, all the cameras and everything in here. Nah, saying the lighting and shit, the aura.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
you
I mean, we sitting down with big. Which you got so many names, man. What? Tell the people, man. Introduce yourself to the people, to the world, man.
well, if we talking about back home in New York, then they gonna call me City. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But if we in North Carolina, they gonna call me Vintage. Um,
Vintage, man. Vintage, man. Since I know you, bro, you probably been like one of the most controversial people on the net, bro. You know what I'm saying? What would you say to that statement?
controversial? No, I get what you're saying because some people gonna say that it's controversial, but me, I don't feel like it's controversial. I feel like I just do the same thing that everybody else do, speak my opinion on stuff. Like
Okay.
I feel like what's the name? That's what it's for. It say what's on your mind, and
Literally, right?
that's what it say right when you read it, right? Like what's on your mind, and I feel like I feel like people pick and choose what is when it's controversial. Cause like if a woman go online and she bash her baby daddy and she go live, everybody tunes in, but they don't say the same thing. But like when you in the entertainment business, you know what I'm trying to say? They try to make it like personal.
Everything more be
Yeah, especially when you in a position. I don't feel like I'm in a position because I don't feel like I'm bigger than nobody else. You feel me? Like so, I don't feel like I'm bigger than nobody else. But at the same token, though, is like when you in a position and people feel like you somewhere, you're
like
gonna
they
get the
be
criticism.
intimidated.
No,
You
you're
feel
gonna
like
get the most criticism
so
because
you
what's in there? Think about it. I throw shows. I do like a podcast. You know what I'm saying? I don't host it. Like when people have their opinion about me, which there are a lot of opinions about me, whether they're good or bad, I accept all of them. You know what
mhm.
I'm saying? So it's like they can what's the name dig into me, pause. But it's like if I respond to something, then I'm
Now
wrong.
it's controversy.
Yeah, you
All
get
right,
what
look, we're going. This what controversy say. It say giving rise or likely to give rise to public disagreement.
Oh yeah, I'm very controversial. I
The
take it.
most controversial person.
I take I take it back. I take that back. I'm sorry, yo. I am very controversial. If we going with the
With that
men,
dictionary, I've always known you to be, outspoken, always very genuine, but just outspoken and not afraid to speak their mind. Whereas in a lot of people will hold back certain just because of for whatever reason backlash for certain relationships, business relationships, just not having the heart to speak on certain things. You feel me? I see that you do not have a problem with saying what's on your mind, like Facebook asked you what's on your mind today.
right? And I would tell you, and that doesn't mean that I don't like people, or that doesn't mean that we have a real issue either. You get what I'm trying to say? Like
That's a fact.
that, just because I don't agree with something or I don't like something that you do, like it doesn't have to be done to me. Like a lot of times, like I judge people off of how other people talk about them too, but I'm never going to allow that to make my decision on you. You know what I'm saying? But
Now that makes
I am
sense.
gonna hear it. But if we're cool, I'm never gonna like do my people like. So if somebody come up to me and they like, yo, Rick Mills, the first thing I'm gonna tell them is before we go further with what you about to say, just know that I'm gonna tell bro. So like you get what I'm trying to say. So if you ain't about to say nothing that you don't want him to hear, if you about to you feel me, don't tell
Don't
me.
say it,
So that
yeah.
stops a lot of people from just even coming to me or being able to think that you're gonna talk about somebody else
So
to me.
why? So what do you think it is that why do most people form this judgment about you or misjudge you? Uh, or what would you think are some of the judgments you think or notations that people have about you?
I I think a lot of people think that I'm ignorant.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people like feel like that I'm ignorant. They take my passion and they make it feel like they try to turn it into me being ignorant when it's passion. When I speak on something, when I do anything, I speak, I move with passion. Anything that I do 100%. If I'm in a relationship, I'm going to do that relationship 100%. If I'm at work, I'm going to work 100%. Once I feel like I'm giving 85 or something, then I move on from it. It's like,
So you like it's just the passion.
yeah, I think sometimes I really feel like I feel like I'm misunderstood.
That make a lot of sense, man. Because it's been, just situation after situation. I know one of the biggest situations a lot of people seen this year online recently was this last situation with on your show with B Nicole.
Yeah.
Uh what happened with that whole situation?
So with the B Nicole situation,
Cause when I'm gonna be honest, when I tapped into it, like it was ugly. I had to go and do the replay, right? Vintage was already in his bag. Shorty was walking out the studio. It was live. It was lit. I was seeing next day. I was seeing a real, you know what I mean, the situ, and you were standing on, you know what I mean, the situation just from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what what took place with that whole situation? Because I went back and I rewatched it for myself, and I pretty much I feel like I got an understanding. But just let the people know exactly. Uh,
right before I get into that, I'm gonna say that what's the name? I did nothing but support B Nicole.
oh,
Um,
and that's what I, not to cut you, but I say this. I know that you try to pull me in on a situation with B Nicole. She was looking for some people to come and speak. I believe
yeah,
for like a
talk that.
man maybe versus woman. Was that event something like
It
that?
was called Talk That Talk.
Okay, I couldn't make it,
Where
but
you know they would just take it like normal issues and getting people views on it, which was super dope. Like I actually enjoyed it. You know, it was something different from what I normally do. You know what I'm saying? So like I was happy that I was invited to that and be able to, you know what I'm saying, speak
fire.
and do that. So I thought that was something that was super dope. I enjoyed doing it. I did it twice.
And I only said that to say with your first statement, like you said that you fully supported B Nicole. Go ahead, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you.
Yeah, so yeah, I definitely did. Like when she was doing Aroma, she was throwing the events, like they were super dope. I actually got a lot of artists to come there. You know, I supported her. I was there like every time that she actually had an event. You know what I'm saying? I paid my way. I didn't ask for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just to support her. I think she was doing it with Berry, Appleberry
Okay, okay, oh
at the
yeah.
time.
Shout out to
Yeah, shout out
Barry.
Appleberry's. I fuck with her too. So what's the name? All right, so let's fast forward now. Like, you
Okay,
know, we did Aroma, we did that. We actually did a fashion show in Sanford, which I was booked for. That I brought them along with.
fire,
We trying to raise the 93.5 brand. Shout out to Rachel Flo, who actually does that.
fire.
The fashion shows. I met a lot of people out there. We interviewed people together. So I asked B Nicole, like from us doing all of that, you know. Shout out Chanel. You know, I started with Chanel on radio, cocktails and conversation. So I'm always going to shout her out. And so when I started my own show, B Nicole was one of the first people that I thought of to come to the show with me. Right. So we every week she was saying like my show is called Life is a Joke. Like nothing is too serious, and then I feel like sometimes people take stuff too serious. Like you got to know what we're doing. So the actual problem was we actually had something written out that we were going to do. She was saying like every week, like she's a she woman, man hater, and we'd be like, who hurt you? So we had a segment that was planned already. You know what I'm saying? So we was going to
Okay,
improv off of it.
okay.
The segment was surviving B Nicole, which we all spoke about, which we knew.
So y'all had the template.
Yes.
All right.
So we had the template. So when we went to the radio, I'm being vintage as far as this is what we're doing, right? So somewhere in that, it started to go left. When I seen that, if you can go back and look, I tried to cut the segment a bunch of times because I seen it wasn't going the right way. You feel me? So I understand hurt people. Sometimes when people hurt, so like looking back at it, could I have handled the situation better? Yes. But in the moment, like you said, a lot of things that were like had nothing to do with anything. Like you called me a woman hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you called me Kevin Samuels. Said I had a project mentality. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like I said, what's the name? See, everybody think that they want to be smart and try to use education and above feelings. When we talk about feelings right now, this has nothing to do with education because I'm highly educated. And then she said, oh yeah, would you want me to talk like a Flintstone so you can understand blah blah blah? You can go look at all of this. So it comes to a point where it's like, all right, I brought you up here with me, regardless of what you say. Regardless, none of us are getting paid for being on the radio. Let's make that clear. You get what I'm trying to say? Right. So it's not nothing that's inaccessible or unattainable for anybody else to do. But you here with me. You can't go on any other platform and bash the person. I don't care what platform it is. They're gonna let you speak, but their opinion matters more than anybody. I'll let you speak and do what you had to do. Like I still didn't do that.
See what you're saying?
It's weird, bro.
What platform? Like you can't come sit down and disrespect me.
But you know, the world looked at it though. It's crazy because the world and the people looked at it like we were having a real argument, a discussion. When I'm confused. This is my sister. You've been up here throwing oil parties at Echelon. So me personally, I was confused on the radio.
Understood.
So it's like, oh wow, that's what we doing. So now it's like, dang, this really how you feel about me?
And you gave the context already, the pre y'all history already. So like you're saying, personally, on top of having the template, so it wasn't just like a complete freestyle out of thin air, out of nowhere. You saying that
we all knew about
really
this.
feeling some like you really was confused.
Yes, and I was mad at I was upset with everybody, Polo, all of them, because on the radio they like, yo, and I'm looking at them like, yo, but then after when everybody they want to be like, oh yeah, you was right, bro, and this and that, but y'all didn't say that on radio. So I was upset with them too because we all knew what was going on. So it's like, what are we doing? Like, but you know what? Like a lot of stuff, bro, like I'm man enough. Like I could clean it up. I seen B Nicole at Raleigh Day. I wanted to speak to her. That just wasn't the time. You understand what I'm saying? It's
Absolutely.
not the time. I'm still a person, bro.
Time and
like,
place for
it's
everything.
like it's crazy. Like people be acting like only certain people can have feelings or feel a way about something. Not me. That's what is crazy. Like why I can't never feel a way. Why could somebody come up here and talk about? And I don't think that was her goal. I don't think that was the goal. But in the moment in time, that's how it happened, and that's how it felt. Like you get what I'm trying to say?
For me. And all right. And so you mentioned something, Polo. I don't see you with Polo doing the joint no more. Yeah, absolutely. Do your thing. What's good with that? Let's go with Polo.
So really like Polo. How do I like? Sometimes you have to think before you speak because we be.
No, you always nah. That was. I'm glad you said that because that shows something in you. And we are like, so I think in one religion they say they think about it 7 times before they speak. But that just show you the levels in it because when you think about it, you can control just more and not be
because
reckless.
Since we doing this and we having a real sit there, like I'm trying to be like more genuine. I'm not in entertainment mode. You feel me?
Fendi.
I'm in me. This ain't vintage. This is actually raw me. Like me. Like so like Polo, I'm just going to say is more like as friends, yeah. But sometimes with business, everybody's not on the same thing. Like granted, like bro had life situations going on too that didn't allow him to do certain things. But at the end of the day, this is my vision, and I believe in you, and you acting like you believe in my vision. If I'm not going, what's the name? If I'm seeing my vision 100% and I'm giving 100%, I would expect everybody that if you really believe in me or you really think that we could go somewhere, to give that same effort. Like we talked about that, how many shows we seen that he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? When we go other places, you're not there. So it just comes to a point where it's like, you don't believe how I believe. So like sometimes it's just like you gotta separate from that. And it's no hard feelings or nothing. Like I wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? And I wish at the end of the day, I wish everybody. That's the difference between me. I don't have to like you for me to want to see you win. I don't want to see you lose either.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's real. A lot of people I think get that confused, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, friends still, business wise, sometimes, business and pleasure, friendship don't mix. They tell us that all the time. You feel me? When you said it, I thought that more or less it might have had something to do with the situation. You know what I'm saying? We were speaking with the just the whole B Nicole situation. Uh
No, because we kind of we had all bounced had bounced back from that. Like you get what I'm trying to say.
okay.
So I still was like, you know what I'm saying? I spoke how I felt, which everyone does. But they're gonna listen. At the end of the day, when you're the face, you're always gonna get, because everybody's gonna have their own vision of where they see themselves too, which I understand. But if that's the case, then you feel me, build your own platform. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying that you don't have opinion, because everybody has segments on the show too. They had their own segments to get their own shine. Even when you came up there, right?
That's a fact.
Did you not?
That's
Did
a
you?
fact. That's a fact. Nah, it's all
You did
facts.
celebrity news there. Like I'm not that type of person that I don't want to see people shine. Like you can add something to what I got going on, but you can't control it, because I see myself going somewhere that you don't see. Like why people focused on, all right, say I got an event, right? November 20th, people are focusing on that event. I'm focused on my next 4 events already.
And that leads me to my next point for real with you. Like you said, like somebody may not, seeing the vision and having their own vision. You definitely exhibited many different visions, platforms. I've seen you just doing your hosting thing and curating events at Echelon, uh, the classroom, that whole podcast, uh, radio with Chanel. Shout out to Chanel, Cocktails and Conversations, Life's a Joke. And again, even with both radio, but two different shows curated. And then also, I know you know what I mean, you got a hand in with Don Talk right now. Shout out to my boy, T Allen, Triple Eight. Uh, you've, you just alley hoop me a crazy idea. You know what I'm saying? Where does that come from, man? What does that all entail? Just really being a visionary, you know what I'm saying? Like you are.
Um, I guess before, like people used to tell me that I had this my whole time, but I was so stuck in wanting to be an artist. I was writing music. I was getting paid, like actually signed to write music for other people. So a lot of people, I say, people don't know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I did know that.
I don't talk about a lot of stuff because it doesn't matter, because I'm here right now. So what
And
it
just
does
dropping some Jews,
it
man.
doesn't, like, you feel me? Like
This
that's what I'm
interview.
like. What's the name? If I drop 30 all season, but then I come next season and I drop 10, they gonna trade me, ain't they?
That's a fact.
And so like, what are we talking about?
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But where do the people always tell you had it? I know
I don't know. I thought I never knew. Like I've always been outspoken, right? I always I think I chat like a lot of stuff like this with people on like with me. I feel like my biggest thing is like if you tell me something, I'm going to challenge it. Like I want to know why because everybody thinks they're smart now, bro. Because they what's the name? They get on the internet and then they have people talking. Hey, this is the collagen system, and our teeth ain't shaped like this, so you're supposed to be eating grass and this and then they come and try to give you that same information without doing real research for themselves. Because before these people was talking like this on the internet, we was going to McDonald's, gang.
Absolutely.
So it's like I
Absolutely.
feel like and I'm not comparing myself to like Jesus Christ or nobody like when I say this, but it's like you have people like Jesus Christ, right? You have people like they're gonna be like he's crazy because he putting these people in the same order. But I'm talking about Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, right? You have people that what's the name through every era of history, they're gonna teach the next people about these people. Nobody remembers the dude that was on the bench. It's not my fault that they're okay with being on the bench. It's not my fault that they're okay with being a starter.
Nah, real. I feel you. That's real, man. It's a lot of people who came through here, man. It's a lot of people here right now, breathing. A lot of people gonna pass tomorrow. Think about how long we've been here, just how many people, and it's only a couple, few handfuls, so to speak, of people that we like. You just named Martin, Malcolm. What about everybody else? They. So you got to be a starter out here. You got to make some
No, you don't
noise.
got to be a starter because even a starter, I don't want to be that either.
So what you saying?
I want to be the Floyd Mayweather. I want to be the LeBron. Some people they okay with being the role player that's going to stand in the corner and hit the game winning three. Yeah, they're highly needed, but that's not the position that I want in life. Don't be mad at me because you're okay with being the sixth man. Why would you not? Why would people? This is the crazy part. Why would people not want to have a voice? When have we become so sensitive?
Nah, that's a fact.
Why wouldn't you have a voice? That's the listen. Even in ain't that the first? Ain't that the First Amendment? Am I wrong?
Not wrong.
That's the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So now they done made it that they took that away. If you can't even talk regular, bro, then what can you do? I can't even have an opinion. That makes me not a real person. I gotta agree with everybody else. Am I crazy? Or are y'all crazy for all of y'all want to be alike and for me want to be different? Remember that? Remember when you watched The Matrix? You ever watched The Matrix? Look, everybody looked the same. They was walking. Neo walked with him. He said, look back again. It was a girl in a red dress. He didn't see none of them people that walked past, but he seen that girl in the red dress. Why? Because she stood out. I'm not the girl in the red dress, but I'm the girl in the red dress. Pause, if you understand what I'm saying.
Nah, I feel you. Pause.
Yeah, I said I definitely hit the pause. You feel me? You feel
But
me?
nah, though, man. Nah, that's dope, man. So like, but what keep you going, man? Like, cause it's real out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm alive.
what keep?
That's
Mm,
enough.
mm,
I'll stop when I'm dead. That's the only time you're supposed to stop. Because that's when you can't anymore. Anything other than that is an excuse.
mm.
I have what's the name? People be like, "Yo, Vince, I can't make it. I got kids. Me too."
Yeah, that
You
part.
listen. They listen. This real. I'm giving you real. They tell you I'm a deadbeat. You want to know why? Because I sacrifice time with my kids for this. This is the stuff that people don't see. The arguments I had for me believing in what I believe in. You want to know why? Because if I die today, my kids ain't got nothing. So what's the name? I'm going to do what I got to do to ensure that their future is good. Something nobody did for me. I'm not about to sit with them and be broke when I know I got the talent to be somebody. Like when shout out Ron Jeter when he did the Rockstar movie. I remember in the movie like one line that like stuck with me the most out the whole movie was when his girlfriend in the movie was like, maybe you should go work for Amazon. He said, Amazon?
That's what stuck with you the most.
Yeah, because it's like I'm big like if I'm doing he was doing music in the movie, right? The
Yeah,
rock star. So it's like I'm trying to be Michael Jackson, and you want all you see me doing is you watch how amazing I am, and you watch what I do, and you would want me to reform to do that.
like Drake said. Then asked if we could listen to Ludacris.
You feel me? You feel me though? Come on, bro. Come
Oh
on.
man. And just to double down, I seen an interview with LeBron James, and you definitely mentioned you said you want to be the LeBron James, you the Floyd Mayweather. Uh, LeBron was talking about his schedule, like being in the gym. I'm gonna just throw numbers out there because I don't remember exactly, but it was the numbers is not an exaggeration. It's like he in the gym at like let's say 5 in the morning. He gonna train for like 4 or 5 hours. He gonna go do something, eat, come home. He probably be home for like an hour, sleep, right back in the gym. 5 in the morning to something the next day. But it's just a crazy schedule, and how much he had to sacrifice from his family, and people didn't understand it, the family it caused. But look at who he is and the opportunities his son right now, you know what I'm saying, and everything that is he's LeBron James, but not without that sacrifice.
Listen, like, what's the name? You go to, if you went to sleep broke, why did you go to sleep?
What you mean?
If you went to sleep broke, why did you even go to sleep? You should have been trying to get some money. Don't tell me about sleeping. Like, what are we sleeping for?
Gotta sleep, B.
Yeah. All right.
Sleep every
Yo,
day.
everybody that's a millionaire. Like, people think you need 8 hours of sleep. Back in the day, they slept 4 hours.
Nah, yeah, Fendi, you definitely,
You
you know
get
what
what I'm trying to
I'm saying?
say? So when I say
Yeah.
why you went to sleep, if you slept 4 hours, it's only 24 hours in the day. You got 20 hours to get money.
Hey, for real
And
though,
one day you're gonna
man.
sleep forever. You know, when I sleep, this is why I come up with so much ideas. Because while they sleeping, I'm processing. I'm somewhere. I seen something. It be little things that inspired me. I might have drove and seen a mirror. I might have seen something that you feel me, a picture, something that sparked what I got going on. That's where the idea came from.
How you what brought you? How you end up in Raleigh?
So it's crazy. Like I was going. I'm not running from nothing in New York. Let me start by saying that because people always think I didn't kill nobody and running from the cops.
Mm,
I've been live. I did a live going home, like me getting out my car and
mm.
show the love that I got. I've been live home. You get what I'm trying to say? Like these videos that you can go check. So I'm gonna start by saying that because most of the time people feel like, what made you come here? I like believe it or not, I'm God's child. I can't tell you why. I'm not. I tell people I'm not. I'm not. This ain't my plan.
Most people like, you know what I mean, like how I ended up, because I'm from up north. I ended up down from my parents. So most times, a lot of people that I know end up probably moving down here, something dealing with their parents or something like that.
No, my God rest her soul. My mama's passed now, but
That's my condolences, good
thank you,
brother.
bro. But
Man.
the 30th, uh, the 30th of November will be 2 years. I can't believe it's that. It's 2 years now, but
Wow.
yeah, that was crazy. So like, while people was eating Thanksgiving, I was watching my mother die. You feel me? True story. So it's like November, Thanksgiving. I went to the hospital. I'll never forget. Like, but I knew, bro. I'm so spiritual. Like, you feel me? Like my mom told me, like, I can't pass until you get here. I'm not gonna pass till you get here. Like in my dream, it's true stories, bro. Like so, like I remember I actually had a party with my man Capo at Echelon. Man, shout out Billy Rose. His moms had passed. Like she was like a mother to me here. His moms had passed. I think maybe a month, maybe 3 weeks. Two, like I can't remember exactly, but it was crazy because I had a party with my men at Echelon Capo. And shout out my man Capo. You know what I'm saying? High end chop. And before the party started, my sister called my cell phone and she was like, yo, mommy's in surgery. Her stomach is open. Like they can't close her stomach. She's about to like. They saying they can't close. She's gonna bleed to death. So I'm like, it's crazy. You feel me? I broke down. Like you feel me? I broke down. Then you know what I'm saying? I had a moment. I picked myself up. Everybody like, you good? You feel me? I'm like, I'm good. And they like, what you want to do? You want to cancel the party? Nah, we gonna throw the party. I still did the joint, not because I didn't care about my mother, because there's nothing I can do at that moment. You feel me? That just show you how strong I am. So look, I booked a flight. This is crazy. I had my ID, everything. I booked a flight. So like I couldn't get a flight until 5 a.m. So it was no reason to stop what we had going on. Like if my mother won't go, bro, I'm about to enjoy this because I know whatever else I'm going to do after that is crazy. You feel me? So I get to RDU, bro. I got everything, but I guess they have no ID. So I couldn't even get on the flight. I missed the flight. I rented a car. This is true story, bro. I rented a car, bro. I start driving. I get the VA, bro, the whole steering wheel lock up on a rental. I barely could get off the highway. I parked, bro. I have to wait for somebody to come get me. The tow truck come get the car. Somebody had to get me. I drove back. They gave me another rental. I drove to New York. He told me I was asleep. You feel me? All this happened, and then one day I went. I seen my mom. Thanksgiving. I was sick, bro. Like I knew. Like you know, everybody was acting like they had hope, but I'm a realist. I don't want to be in here with none of y'all. My mom about to die. Y'all stop telling me she's gonna be like, stop it. That's you feel what I'm trying to say. I just don't tolerate none of that. I'm logical, bro. I know my mother. I'm looking at it. I see these machines. I know what's about to happen. All right, so now what's the name? I leave. My mom ain't passed away. I leave. I come back. I drove. We're home. I had to take care of some shit here. Drove back. I slept maybe like 3 hours. Drove back to New York. You feel me? On my way back to New York. When I got to the hospital, I already see everybody like they wilding. Like, yeah, she's about to go. Like, but through all of that, I had Rod Digger. I was happy. Me personally, like I was able to get through because I really was at like peace with, because like for a long time, me and my mom weren't talking. So when I got here to North Carolina, I grew as a person. So like we was connected again. Like I was spending so much time with her. Like she would come here. Like I felt like a kid again. I was going to get her from the train. It was like, this is what I'm trying to say. This not me, bro. Like vintage, that's just the character I'm playing in this game. Somebody else is guiding me, bro. I don't do this. I don't wake up and be like, yo, I don't. I have no reason to be here. I'm fine. I've been everywhere. I have no home. I've been in Atlanta. I've been everywhere. Like, you feel me? St. Louis. Like, I've lived everywhere. Like, I love North Carolina. Like, this North Carolina has hey, this is my favorite place in the world. And people will say I'm crazy because I'm from New York. But North Carolina helped me find myself.
That's fire.
You feel me? I really found myself here, bro. Like, yeah, I met a lot of genuine people. Like, where I'm from, bro, I didn't have that. You feel me? I'm from New York is rough, bro. I'm from the projects, bro. I don't trust none of them.
Nah,
I don't trust.
I'm laughing, but I feel you. It ain't you know what I mean? Like, I feel you.
I met a lot of good people being here. I stay, what's the name? I'm good a lot of places because I don't do fuck shit. But you feel me? I don't really do fuck. When you ask somebody why they don't like me or what I did to them, ask them that. Ask the man. Next time somebody tell you they don't like vintage, ask them, what did I physically do to them? Come on, bro. You find somebody that what's the name that I wrong, that I didn't apologize, bro. I'll pay them. I'll cash app them, whatever you ask me to cash app them. They lying.
Word. Nah, man, that's definitely fire, man.
Shout out to you, Vic. Like, you feel me? One of the fastest growing platforms, man. That's why I put my hoodie on, you feel me? Celebrity news, lit DVD, you feel me? You have me in the crib like, Kingless! Is it lit or nah?
Feel me?
You feel me?
I appreciate that, man.
No, I appreciate you, bro. Like, you
absolutely,
keep
man.
doing what you doing, bro. Like, I definitely love you. One of the people that, like, since I've been here, always showed me genuine love. Even with like us doing the verses, and they thought we was getting phone calls like we really had beef and like. But it's just that they just don't understand entertainment. Like, why we so? What the Joker said? Why so serious, bro?
And people don't communicate too as well. You know what I mean? With simple conversations can be had. You know what I mean? To be on the same page.
I definitely appreciate this because I ain't mean to cut you off. I'm just happy that like I could be able to sit down and like actually have a real conversation and actually be transparent and be a real person. That I don't have to be vintage. The nigga that's trying to put asses in seats.
Nah, and that's what I was really about to. I seen you. We said this the situation, the verses, but many times just outside of seeing what you doing and what you got going on and continuous throughout the years since you've been out here, you feel me? And knowing the situation even with your mother, you know what I'm saying, rest her soul, and just still seeing you get to it, still relentlessly. And for us in our community, you know what I'm saying, the mother is really the pillar, the foundation, if you blessed to even have that, a good mother. You know what I'm saying? So you just been, outside of, like you're saying, on the internet or how it come across, because like you said, we with the versus situation, you know what I'm saying? But just through communication and understanding, you know what I'm saying, and intent, you know what I'm saying, and really is passion, you know what I'm saying, and
I'm trying to sell tickets. If you versing somebody, this is a boxing match. Why are we catching feelings? This would be we supposed to be talking shit.
people get the internet a lot of times confused with like it's real life out here.
You want to know why? Because it's their real life. That's what I'm silly. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? I'm not about to keep arguing with no fucking NPCs. You feel me? Fuck y'all. For real. Like, for real. Like, it's the truth, bro. Fuck y'all. I don't care. Fuck it. I was nice to her interview. Like, fuck. I had to say fuck y'all at least once. I don't know who I'm saying fuck y'all to, but I ain't saying nothing ignorant. Y'all gotta give me one.
Nah, I mean, so for real, man, I just want to say keep doing your thing, man. And that's what, we want to do, you know what I mean, for a certain type of caliber of individual, a platform to be able to come in really, you know what I'm saying, I got the voice of the streets as well, you know what I'm saying, platform. And that's what we do, man, get that voice to the streets. Because again, you come off sometimes to some people a certain way, but you know what I'm saying, people don't get to see that human side and really just get to understand.
I got feelings too. Like, I'm Aquarius, bro. One thing that, you know what I'm saying, like, now that I'm super transparent, like, I got feelings, bro. I am very emotional. I wear my heart on my sleeve. And it's because, like, it's just me. You feel me? Like, y'all, nobody can say, yo, I know Vintage Family. I know him from, we went to high school together. Like, come on, bro. Like, they never see the what about the hate I get because I'm not from here. How many people be mad at me for that? When all I be trying to do is help people.
That's a fact, bro. It's real. It's a very real thing, man. That's what I was saying. Like most people, come out here on the strength of like their family, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. So I could only imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, and again, just, congratulating you, man, on just getting to it, making it shake, making it look good while you doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Pause.
know.
You feel me?
Nah, but we know. We definitely know how to make it look good. Shit, sometimes I fake it till I make it. See, they ain't gonna say that.
Man, when you with Kurt Cobain's, man, shout out to Kurt Cobain's, man. He got a song. I'm just a trill young nigga, man. That's my song, man. But he said he got a verse in there. He said I couldn't wait to meet these famous people. Now I'm feeling like these people be the lamest people. They be fighting for reality, fighting for salary, something like he really, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people don't understand, like when Meek Mills like said there's levels to this, what you don't understand, like they say as above, so below,
Mm.
like the same thing like that we go through or on the local scene, right? You're gonna go through the exact same things in
On
the
the biggest
industry.
scale.
It's just gonna be different faces and different. It's gonna be another person who's gonna be the same person hating on you because it is the same gatekeeper over here trying to stop you from. You're gonna have to, but it's just gonna be on the big. So it's just like money management. If you can't manage $100, you probably can't. You're not gonna manage $100,000. Feel me? So uh
You know, could I take some time to like give some people they like saying I don't really like flowers. Like we got to get a new word, flowers for the dead to me.
and
Yeah,
show some love too.
yeah. Let's show some love to some people like they like because like a lot of times they see like the vintage product, but it's like I get on a lot of motherfuckers' nerves, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, like yo, bro, I'm super like I know that though. I'm super difficult because I'm so passionate and it's like if you believe in me, bro, it's like it put more weight on me to show you that I am who I say I am. So when I'm frustrated, it's not just cause me. I'm frustrated because I'm giving my people something. I'm giving them hope that this is gonna work. So I gotta make that happen. I'm not just doing this shit for me. Cause it's a bunch of people that deal with my bullshit every day. Me talking shit, this and that. They don't complain. They complain, but they get the job done. They be talking shit to me all day. Y'all think I don't get you that I be getting flamed. You feel me? I get my people like, you
All
know,
right.
Rick Mills. I'm gonna start by shouting you out. Y'all make sure y'all keep turning them up, man. Celebrity news, lit DVD. And
Love.
come on, man. Like, bro, everywhere recording, getting content for y'all. Like, we gotta start tapping in with each other. Shout out Black Storm. Shout out Brit. Shout out Voice of Raleigh. Man, fuck it, man. I'm already black, man. And shout out Voice of Raleigh, one of the first people like they told me like he respected what I was doing here. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to bro. Like,
Rest in peace.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I fucking love Voice of Raleigh, bro. Like, shout out Bars of Mania,
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Everybody, Diamond Jules, Willie, Chanel Monet, man, TV Scooty. I'm talking about people that show, look, the lights came back on for me, man. They don't do that. The lights go out. They don't never come back on. You feel me? I said, shout out Mills, man. We went up, did what 7,000 on the balloon popping, man. Shout out Rome G that
Fire.
had me co-star and goddamn the rock star the movie. He's still shooting movies, still putting on for Raleigh today,
Facts.
still putting on for Raleigh, whether it's the on the biggest scale that niggas seen or he just doing it to do it. He keeping the tradition going, regardless of how it look, bro, or whatever people be saying, bro. Bro been putting on. He's an innovator here. Like shout out Romans.
Super fact.
Yeah, shout out Lord Fly. Like you feel me? Like bro is wild, like motivated. Like he helped me a lot when I was going through what I was going through. We went through real life situations too that we chopped up like men. It's crazy. They talk about bro, but we chopped it up like men. He did more man shit than a lot of people that be doing. You feel me? Like it like we
Indeed.
not always like I like this would kill me. Like we not always gonna agree, bro. Like
Right.
I don't even agree with my mother every day. I ain't agree with my baby mama. I ain't agree with my girl. I ain't agree with my best friend every day. We not always gonna agree, bro. That don't mean that we got beef. Just cause I don't like something you do, man. Shout out everybody, man. Shout out what's the name? Sonny Tweed. Shout out Charlie Cole. Man, shout out Quinny B. Like Like for real, bro. These the people that like that been like
Yeah.
influential in what I'm doing, especially Quinny B working my door, like you feel me, making sacrificing time from what she do, throwing her own events, like the Believe in Me. Shout out Brent. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all pop out the creams with Brent for Poetic High. Bro, help me go to the A Center when we doing poetically correct. I mean, shout out everybody, shout out hashtags. I love y'all, bro. You feel me? I could do this shit forever, bro. Shout out everybody, bro. You feel me? Matter of fact, I'm coming into 2025 a new image. I'm sorry. I love all of y'all. Let's be friends again. Psych, fuck y'all stupid boys. You know when you but fuck. Nigga, I'm here to ruffle feathers, man. I don't give a fuck. You know? You need people like me. So you can point your finger and say, there goes the bad guy. You feel me? You know when you hear that, ah, stupid boys.